Jeffrey doesn't have to be a skinny, wimpy looking kind of guy. He could actually be pretty big. And in fact, you probably know some Jeffreys who kind of look like Chads. Inner Jeffrey, outer Chad. That's when the guy looks pretty strong and masculine and attractive. But inside, he's a f***ing coward. He has no values, no integrity, no responsibility, no discipline. Adonis is strong, inside and out. He understands that it's the strength inside of him that results in the growth in the external world. Of course, Adonis started out just like the rest of us. He went to the gym and he focused on his outward appearance. But it was his character development that changed it all for him. That's why we look up to Adonis. There's a concept that me and my friend Chris have been talking about recently. Inner Jeffrey, outer Chad. We see some like rugby player looking guys, the type of guys that on the internet would be called Chads. But as we're going through our self-improvement journey, and recently we've been focusing a lot more on character development, like invisible skills inside of us, leadership, faith, humility, we're beginning to realize that the guys that we once looked up to, the Chads, they're not all that. And this will get me crucified online because the online space, especially on YouTube, is like a massive circle jerk for these Chads that they get all the girls here. They aren't really living good lives. That Chad guy that you see who looks like, big and strong and he's got an attractive jawline, bro, he's still a f***ing loser. He still plays video games. That guy, he still like wanks. He still faps. Yeah, okay, he sleeps with a couple of girls, but those girls don't really respect him. They go through arguments. Eventually he gets a girlfriend. His girlfriend cheats on him. That isn't a guy who's successful. That isn't a guy who's actually living a good life. That isn't a guy who's making a good amount of money and eventually he has to get like some kind of shitty job. We look up to those guys because we only see the outward appearance of what we see on like Instagram. It's like a guy who takes like selfies and he's getting likes by girls, and we're so envious of that. As you get closer and closer to those guys, the veil gets dropped and you realize like, there's not much to be jealous. We want to be inner and outer Adonises, not just the outer Chad. For many years of my adult life, I focused on becoming the outer Chad and I thought only of my outward appearance. I packed on more muscle, became more confident and social, started getting more girls. And that left me with like a void in my heart because there was so much missing. For the past few months, I've been focusing a lot more on skills like leadership and humility. And the amount of growth that I've felt because of that is insane. Make sure that you do not allow your character to lack as you go about your self-improvement journey. The most common goal amongst young men in our cult is to get a body that they're proud of, is to look good and masculine and build muscle and be attractive, and that's fantastic. That is really important in today's age. But it's your character that will keep people around you. It truly is your personality that will attract the best people to you. If you're living like a Jeffrey, like an internet goblin, you'll disagree with me and you'll think that the Chads, they've got it all. But if you're someone who's actually stepped outside and you've went to the gym and you've joined sports clubs, especially things like football and rugby, and you spoke to the guys there and you've seen the other side of the life, you realize that that Chad appearance isn't all that it's hyped up to be. As a man, you must level up multiple pillars. The most important in terms of dating probably is physical attractiveness because you need that to get your foot through the door. But wealth and success and the confidence that comes with it is also so damn important. But the foundation of all these things that you want on the external world is things like your mental health and your values, your integrity, your discipline. This is why you see so many of these Chads who are broke. This is why you see so many of these Chads living like Jeffreys, where they come home and they just scroll on the phone. They're not living good lives because their mental health is trash, because their character's trash. That's why we place such a big focus on mental health here. There's no point getting to any level of success if your mental health isn't great. What's nice about improving your mental health and improving your character is that it will automatically lead to you looking more like a Chad. When your mental health is improved, you're more likely to go to the gym, you'll sleep better. That's all going to improve your appearance. When you improve your character, your integrity, your discipline, again, you're more likely to go to the gym, you're more likely to reach success in a business, and then you'll get the life setup that actually makes you more attractive to women. I don't know about you, but for a pretty big amount of my time, I was kind of jealous of these guys. I was really insecure next to them, especially when I spent more time on the internet. And you see the internet culture talking about these Chads who are like tall and attractive. Make Chad jealous of you. Scroll down right now and click on the share button underneath this video and send a link over to a black pill Jeffrey friend who's obsessed with the Chads. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.